But it's literally like heaven in a bowl.
Not too long ago, I did a video where I just walked the streets where I was staying at in Quezon City just to see what I can find. I've made my way back down to Manila. I am staying in an area called Mandaluyong. Really close to an area called Mandaluyong is Pasig and a place called Kapitolyo. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna walk up and down this road, see what I can find, see what I can eat, and the first place we're gonna start at is Goto Believe.
Here at Goto Believe, like this is kind of unbelievable. You see this giant bowl of Goto they brought out here for me. This is what they call their OMG. It's their Own My Goto. So once again, you guys have seen Goto on camera before. Goto is a rice porridge basically. Kind of like a congee, just think congee but better, with more flavor. But this thing has everything packed into it. So you've got Betamax here, which is blood cubes. Pork and chicken intestines in here. Chicharron bulaklak. The bulaklak, once again, is the lining of the intestines. There's a pork barbecue in here. We have some smaller bits of chicken isaw. There is beef tripe in here. There's eggs in here. There's little wonton chips in here. Okay, there's also tenga here. The tenga is ears. This looks amazing. I can't wait to try this. I'm gonna see if I can just reach in, get just a little bit of the Goto, a little bit of the tripe. This is also supposed to be an Inferno, so it's supposed to be a spicy version that I'm doing of this here. First, let's just try the Goto with a little bit of the tripe. So I'll see if I can get that to show up for you there in frame. You can see the tripe bits hanging off of there. So let's just go with the Goto, a little bit of tripe. Oh my God. There's a little bit of heat to it, like I'm surprised that there's actual heat happening to it, but... Oh, shut up. A little bit of egg. Oh my God, this is amazing. All right, the one thing I didn't do is throw any calamansi on there, so I'm just gonna sprinkle off a little bit of calamansi in here. Dump the rest of it onto this one here. Get it all mixed up a little bit. All right, egg, tripe, Goto. Oh, shut the front door. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just take a minute. I'm going to get a little bit of everything here. I've got started so far. I've got the Betamax and I've got the pork intestine. This you cannot mistake anything. I can't tear a piece off of this here. That is chicken isaw, that's chicken intestines. That looks like the chicharron bulaklak. This is the tenga, that's the ears. Alright, we have the pork barbecue here. I'm going to grab this other egg, some more tripe, and then I'm going to get some of the crispy isaw. So, first little piece that I'm going to grab up here, this is the tenga, this is the ears. I got a piece of pork barbecue in there as well, with the ears. It's all super tasty though, it's super flavorful. A little bit of the crispy chicken isaw. It's literally like heaven in a bowl. Alright, got a little bit of the pork intestine here. Let's try that one. Wasn't expecting that. The inside of it is a little like bloated, like full of air. Which I wasn't really expecting that to happen. I'm looking for the Betamax, the blood. Here we go. There we go, we got a big piece of the Betamax on there. That is the pork blood that's cubed and grilled. Betamax doesn't have a whole lot of flavor off on its own. It's just grilled, congealed blood, cubes. You get a little bit of crispiness on the outside of them. There's not a whole lot of flavor, but
being mixed in with this goto and all the herbs and the spices that they have within the goto, and the spiciness from the chilies that they're using within the goto works perfectly. It's beautiful. Maybe the best way that I've ever had it. So here we go here. We got the chicken isaw here. Oh, it's so good. Once again, I know it freaks people out, but my God. This little piece that you see here in front of me here, this is called Champorado cheesecake. So what Champorado is it's usually a rice porridge that has chocolate in it. It's a tablea chocolate that they use here. They have taken that and they've turned it into this cheesecake. So Champorado, you'd also normally have dilis, or salted fish, which are little salted anchovies, which I don't know if that's showing up there, but it is covered in little anchovies. So what we're gonna do is try and give one little go of this Champorado cheesecake. So here's the thing, the little salted fish on it. Think along the lines of, the best way I can describe this to you. Think along the lines of like a salted caramel. Like you're getting this chocolatey goodness, but the little salted fish, you get a little crunchy bits with the salted fish that are in there. Oh my God. That's amazing. All right, first stop on this food tour has turned out amazing. Goto Believe is gonna blow your mind. The cheesecake is out of this world. I want to take a quick second, thank all of the staff, Sandra, the owner here, see what else we can get into. That one was quick and easy. So you look right across the street there. That is where Goto Believe is. Come directly across the street. And now I'm here at Juanito. So we're gonna give this place a try right now. The first thing I've got up here in front of me is what they're calling a seafood platter. There's some fish balls on here, there's some kikiam here, there's some squid balls here. I have a couple of dipping sauces here. One of them looks like a spiced vinegar. The other one I'm not sure. I'll do my best to explain it when I start on it. These little babies over here. This is what I'm looking forward to. Look at the grill marks on that there. This is chicken ass. Like literally, not joking with you. It's chicken butts. Got 3 skewers of these sitting over here and I'm looking forward to those. And this other dish that I have here, it's called Puto Bumbong. I've had puto before. This does not look like any puto I've ever had. I have no idea what bumbong is supposed to mean. So any of the Filipinos watching, leave me a comment down below. Tell me a little bit about this. I'm gonna try it out, but I have no idea what it is. Starting off with this baby right here. These are the chicken butts. Once again, it's a little dipping sauce. Looks like it's spiced vinegar. Let's go. Oh my God. Just fatty, juicy butts. It's so good. Let's get in a little more of that sauce. One more of these here. Oh God. I will lose my mind over these butts. All right, next thing, fish balls. I don't know what this little sauce is. I'll do my best to describe it to you. I don't know what I'm dealing with here. I have no idea. But the little fish balls are tasty. This is kikiam. I've had kikiam before. I do not remember what they told me it was made out of. I did a quick little Google search. It says it's ground pork, so let's see. That is 100% not ground pork. It tastes like a fish paste. Once again, you guys watching, leave me a comment. Let me know, like, what is kikiam actually made out of? I'm not sure. It's tasty, but it tastes like a fish paste. All right, next one I'm gonna do here. This is the squid balls. Let's see how this goes. It's solid. Are they the best squid balls I've ever had in my life? No, but it's all very respectable. It's very affordable, and it's actually quite tasty. This is the Puto Bumbong. Like I said, I've had puto before. I have no idea what Puto Bumbong is, and this looks like no puto I've ever seen. There's some shredded coconut on it. There's a little bit of like a jelliness to the, like a thick, looks like a very sticky, almost thick molassesy. Pull this a little closer to me, and I'm gonna shove this thing in my mouth. We'll see. So the thick bits that are on the bottom of it there, like I can't tell you what exactly that is. It's like, I don't know if that will really focus up there. Yeah, let's try that. It's thick, it's chewy, it's a little bit sticky. The shredded coconut pops right through on it. You're getting brown sugar. That's the brown stuff that's all over the top of it. It just tastes like brown sugar, maybe a muscavado. And I'm assuming that that bottom layer bit is just glutinous rice, much like a puto would be. It's just not rolled into little balls or shapes of any kind. It's just kind of left and then covered up with a bunch of sweet stuff. It's delicious. All right, that wraps up Juanito's Bistro. Next place we're going to is literally about 30 seconds down the road here. Let's go. Don't know if you can see the blue sign that's back over there right now, but that's Goto Believe. Juanito's was directly across the street. Like I said, 30 seconds away. We've walked over here, and right now we are gonna stop here. This is a place called Kainan Gusto. Let's give it a shot. What we have here is look at the beautiful, I don't know if that shows up on camera for you or not, beautiful oil slick from the fat. This is pork umba. This is something I fell in love with. It's one of my favorite dishes in all of the Philippines, and I can't wait to dig into this one. Another one that I've recently been introduced to is called menudo. This is pork as well. We're gonna give this a shot. Of course, I got my little chilies. I got some calamansis. Let's get some calamansi on that menudo. All right, let's start with menudo. I'm gonna go with menudo first. All right, before we introduce the chilies into it, just menudo. Bit of rice, menudo, here we go. Super savory. You can tell it's just a slow cook that's happening with the meat itself. Oh man, that's good. You know, I gotta do it one more time just because I love it so much. A little bit of humba. Here we go. Oh yeah. That's awesome. Next thing I'm gonna go for here is this humba. This beautiful little oil slick that is happening on this thing is unreal. But let me see if I can get a little piece. So basically what a humba is usually it's a piece of pork belly, but it's the fat content is at least 50% of what lean meat content would be in. So you get a lot of fattiness that's happening with humba. I'm just gonna see if I can get a piece of this cut off. All right, we got a big bit of the fat. Let's cut the meat up a little bit. Let's try out their humba. Oh my God. Ridiculous, fatty, sweet, porky goodness. My Lord, that's good. Oh yeah, that's it right there. Here we go again. Humba, we got some fatty bits. I'm gonna pull a little bit more of this oil slick out of here. This is delicious. It's really what makes the humba, the fat, the meat, oil slick that's happening in it, just fatty goodness. And of course, we're getting the chili. So here we go. Oh, it's so good. The chili just works even better. You have the sweetness happening from the humba, and then you introduce a little bit of chili to it as well. Oh, oh man.
That is so good. Yes.
That's it here for Kainan Gusto. Cutest calendaria you're ever gonna see in your life. Let's go find something else. So far, I've walked a total of about 3.5 minutes. This is the 4th location I'm at. This place is called Poco Deli. They were started in 2008. They have 4 locations in the Manila general area. Let's give them a shot. All right, so you have 2 dishes here that I've ordered. And these are just classic Filipino dishes. One of them you've seen me eat probably 7 million times. But this is a bistec tapa, which is basically beef tapa. It's a marinated in calamansi and garlic. There's an onion confit with it, so we're gonna get this all mixed up. Alright, we got a little rice, we got a little bit of the egg, a little bit of the onion, a little bit of the beef tapa on here. Let's go. The onion, which is something you don't normally find in any of the topsy logs or any of the beef tapas that you find in most places. Works extremely well. There's almost a creaminess to it. The beef tapa itself was extremely tender. Oh yeah. This next one up here. This is a Baguio style longanisa. Got some garlic rice with it. There's some egg here. There's some pickled ginger in here. There's some carrots in here. And apparently what separates the Baguio longanisa from every region here in the Philippines has their own little version of longanisas. The one from Baguio is supposed to be heavily garlic infused, very savory. So let's see. A little piece of that tore off there. A little bit of rice. A little bit of egg, longanisa. Here we go. Wow. That's unlike any longanisa that I've had so far in the Philippines, actually. Normally, even when you're getting a more savory little sausage, the longanisas themselves, there's still a bit of sweetness to them. You find a lot of sweetness here in the Philippines. This, not so much. There is a little sweetness to them, but it's very subtle. Great little snap on the sausages too. They're fantastic. I'm just gonna go double fisting here. Going after both of them at one time. Just get a little bit of this pickled ginger in here as well. Pickled ginger, egg, longanisa, rice, here we go. Pickled ginger worked really well, but this beef tapa, oh man, that's good. This is the 4th location I've been at in the last couple hours, and I am feeling it. I'm kind of full right now. Go ahead. All right, here we go. Back to the longanisa. God, it's so good. Lots of garlic happening with that. That's gonna wrap up Poco Deli here. The food is phenomenal here. Now, Poco Deli, they do focus more on international cuisine here, but they have 5-6 signature Filipino dishes. They are Filipino owned and operated. Those 5 or 6 Filipino dishes they're doing, they're knocking them out of the park. It's great. Let's see what else we can get into. Alright, very last stop I'm doing here. I am so full. It's only been a couple of hours. Walked a total distance that's maybe like 5 minutes. A couple hundred meters that I've walked to get from first location to this location right here. This is Leah's Cakes and Seasons. I'm gonna try some cakes out here. Let's go. Okay, so what we have here, I am so full, but I am gonna absolutely eat all of this. First thing we have here, one, every slice of cake that you order, you get a free coffee with it, which is pretty cool. This here is an avocado cheesecake. There's a beautiful little graham cracker crust you can see on the bottom of it here. I'm looking forward into digging into this little baby here. This is a chocolate avocado cake, and I really don't know which one to start with. Once again, I'm kind of full. I'm kind of miserable right now, but let's go. We're gonna go cheesecake first. Oh. All right, here we go. Let's try it. Avocado cheesecake. Wow. The consistency of the avocado, the cheesecake filling that they've made here, it's so creamy. Just a beautiful avocado flavor to it. You gotta mash down on it because it comes out of it's refrigerated. So the little graham cracker crumb crust is a little stiff on the bottom. It works so well. This is unbelievably delicious. I kind of feel like my appetite is back. Next one, avocado chocolate cake. And my mouth is watering before I can even get it up to my mouth. Oh, it's just heavenly. There we go. We're gonna go for one more in here. Oh my God, this is so good. Oh, these are delicious. Cake, coma, avocado, good. Cake, good. All right, so that's another little adventure there, just to kind of show you, like, wander around some random streets. You can find great food everywhere. I've only been out for a couple hours here, and 5 stops that I've made. I'm full. I can't imagine eating anything else. Like I said, there was 11 places that I had a list of that's on this road, all of them very close together, and I made it to 5 of them. So maybe there's another video coming from this area here, but you guys tune in next week, see what else I get up to.